Hey guys, and welcome to this week's episode of Topical Teamsheets, back after a week's break again. And we're doing the best players from English Premiership clubs to have played and won the Champions League. And our rules are that they have to have started in the final. Neither of us have had a problem. There's been some outstanding talent here.
Not necessarily started, just played in the final.
Played in the final. Okay, fair enough. All of mine had started. I wasn't sure about yours. But regardless, I'm going to start and I'm going to go with Petr Cech in goal. Surely there's no debate there.
Edwin van der Sar. Well, I've picked my team also based on their performances in the final. And I guess when it comes...
Czech Munich?
Well, let's not forget Moscow.
Czech in Munich was better than van der Sar in Moscow for
Van der
me.
Sar saved the winning penalty. Even Jersey Dude didn't Drogba score the winning penalty?
Yeah, but he saved from Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Yeah, but Jersey Dudek I would have put Dudek in there on this basis alone above Petr Cech. I'm going for the bias here. Let me be. He just because we beat Chelsea in the final, Van der Sar even points to the side that he wants Anelka to put it, knowing that Anelka's going to go the other side, and he saves it.
I'm very disappointed.
I don't care. Let's move to the right back.
Oh, that's upset me. You're on my bad side now, my friend. I've gone for a United player. I might switch it though, just to Liverpool, just to tease you.
Well, I've gone for Liverpool.
I've gone for Gazaneza.
It still gets me. Right, I've gone for Steve Finnan. I just didn't want to put too many. I didn't want to put too many United players in.
What's your obsession with Istanbul?
Well, he's the first player I've put in from Liverpool. Who should I have put in at right back then?
Gary Neville.
But I've already put 4 United players in.
I put Jose Basinga over frickin' Steve Finnan.
This is why you're a Chelsea fan.
I'm sorry.
Not because of it, because that's why. Just moronic decisions. Right, come on. Centre backs.
This is getting too feisty. I've gone for Jamie Carragher and Rio Ferdinand. United and Liverpool here. Obviously, Terry didn't play in the final, so I didn't go for him. I was tempted to go for David Luiz, though, but I've been unbiased here and gone for Carragher and Ferdinand.
I've gone for a Liverpool centre-back pairing. It's got nothing to do with an obsession of Istanbul. I wish Liverpool had never won the Champions League. But as I said, I can't put too many United players in because then I'm going to get people angrily messaging me saying that I've got some kind of United bias. So I've gone for a very solid centre-back pairing of Carragher and Sami Hyypiä. They conceded 3 goals in the final, but I've still put them in there. Get over it.
You're getting me down, man. You're getting me down. There's going to be some Twitter polls on this video, man. First real debate we've had. Left back, surely. Again, no debate here. You know, best in a generation. Scored his penalty in the final. Ashley Cole.
Okay, yeah, we can agree on that one.
Phew. I'm getting tired of all this arguing, man. You're normally my friend here. On to right mid. For me, it's United legend in Ryan Giggs. Brilliant. Played really well in both finals he played in.
Yeah. I mean, I've kind of bucked the trend here. I've gone for David Beckham, even though Ryan Giggs played at right mid. Beckham played in centre midfield in the '99 final. I've gone for Beckham on the right just because that was his preferred position. And for those 2 corners for United's 2 goals in stoppage time, David Beckham at right mid for me.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. I have to, we agreed to disagree there, but Beckham's a national hero, so I'm not going to get too feisty on that.
Oh,
one.
Thanks.
And the centre mids, I'm going to go in for Frank Lampard and Steven Gerrard. An apology to Paul Scholes here. I just think that Frank and Steven's roles in both finals, Istanbul and Munich, they kind of carried their teams when the chips were down. And Scholes, I'm not sure I could say the same about in his winning campaigns. So that's why I've gone for Frank and Steven here.
I think the one time that I would put Scholes below Gerrard and Lampard is on this occasion. Again, if we're talking about their roles in the finals, I would obviously you have to put that Gerrard and Lampard played more pivotal roles in both sides' victories. Certainly in Gerrard's case, obviously great leader. Paul Scholes didn't really do much. So yeah, Gerrard and Lampard as well.
And on the left, I've gone for Jesper Blomqvist, Swedish link there. I've gone for a little bit of a Swedish link. I was going to put your choice in, but I thought, he had a good performance in the final.
No, he didn't.
Bloods. You think
He's
not?
he's like one of the worst players in the treble-winning squad.
But it was a
Notoriously.
I mean, I've gone through all the left
Jonathan
mids.
Greening was in that squad. Doesn't mean he was any good.
I've gone through all the left mids in who won the Champions League for English clubs. Ryan Bertrand making his Champions League final. Freaking John Arisa, who I respect, but I don't know. I'm not obsessed with Istanbul, unlike some people.
I'm absolutely not obsessed with it. I wish they hadn't won it. It's not my fault that it was a good final.
And I can't remember even who was left mid for United in the 08 final.
It would have been Giggs.
But I've already put in Giggs.
No, sorry, he got subbed on. No, it wasn't Giggs. Who was it? Let me think. No, it was Ronaldo played left mid. Because Hargreaves was right mid.
That's it. No, I'm not putting in Ronaldo in this because not his better days. Jesper Blomqvist was a workman.
No, don't put Ronaldo. Put Jesper Blomqvist in. The only time in history that Jesper Blomqvist has been picked over Cristiano Ronaldo, who went on to win the Ballon d'Or that year. Jesper Blomqvist then went on to get injured for the next 2 years. Went to Everton. I think it was probably on a free transfer. And you've picked him instead of Cristiano Ronaldo. And you have a go at me for picking Van der Sar instead of Cech.
Sorry, I'm trying to add some of the players who maybe are less recognised. Ronaldo, who are people going to remember Ronaldo for winning the Champions League with in 20 years' time?
Well, they might remember him for winning it with Real Madrid, but they won't remember Blomqvist for winning it with Manchester United, and that is the difference. And on that note, I'm going for Ryan Giggs at left midfield. I'm not even going to explain it. You know why.
Oh, I can't get over this. Right, over to the strikers. At least we're in agreement over one of them. And I mean, if we weren't, there'd have been riots in the streets. I mean, there already are here in Paris, but there would be even
and in
more.
Lyon, actually.
Didier Drogba.
Yeah.
No,
no, I agree with that one.
Monster of a man. I love him so much. And
maybe I'll go for Milan Barros instead, just to annoy you.
Oh, that would have made me very, very sad, man. Really, really sad. I'd have probably quit the channel, to be honest.
Worth it.
Milan Barros. No, I've gone for, alongside him, Carlos Tevez. I thought he was very good. The campaign he won it in 08. And I think he's a bit of an underrated player, perhaps because he's not the nicest bloke, and he went to City. And he probably caused Sheffield United to go down because of an illegal transfer. But I think he was a good player.
Nothing to do with his Warnock's inability to tactically manage his team battling relegation. But yeah, I've gone for, again, if we're talking about players that are crucial in Champions League finals, I don't think it gets any better than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, current interim manager, of course. Winner, the boy that put the ball in the Germans' net, this, helped us reach the promised land. Everyone knows the score. Everyone knows the outcome. Everyone knows the goal. So yeah, Drogba alongside Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And breathe.
And we can round this one off, guys. We're going to have several Twitter polls on this one, I'm sure, because it's probably the most feisty episode we've done, but a lot of passionate debate in terms of United, Liverpool, Chelsea. I mean, if we're going to have any Liverpool fans comment if they disagree with us, particularly our Istanbul fanboy here, Mr. Josh Samuels.
He not see this shirt? I probably cried when Liverpool won. Not happy tears.
Regardless, guys, we'll round this one off, but this isn't the end of this video, I promise. And we'll see you next week, but I can't
We might not see you next week, I don't know. I can't guarantee.
Jerzy Dudek over Petr Cech.
I put Van der Sar in. I didn't even put Dudek in the team. But come on, Blomqvist over Cristiano Ronaldo.
Let's end this video here, Josh. I don't think, there'll be lots of off-screen bickering now.
Yeah.
Have a good week, guys. And we'll come back to you if Josh changes his team to include Petr Cech. See you soon.
There is only one way we're going to agree, and that's if you change your mind.
Nah, man. See you soon, guys. And have a great week.